Amara Kalon. I'm the Minister of Public Administration and Political Affairs from Sierra Leone. I am here to witness this first meeting of the African Union of Transport and Logistics Organization. We all know that transportation supply chain is a big challenge in Africa because of the border restrictions, the visa, but most importantly, we have not been able to develop the rails, the roads, and the port systems. And there are a lot of blockades. So the establishment of this institution is timely because the African Continental Free Trade Area is now finding ways on how we can mobilize our goods and services, but at the same time, how do we move them from one nation to another within Africa, regardless of the borders. So once we have this institution, we know we will be able to overcome those challenges. And one of the issues we'll be dealing with is the regional integration. We have the ECOWAS, we have the SADC, we have the other regional blocks. How do we use those blocks to make sure that we open the borders so that we can be able to move goods and services? The second has to be how do we use digitalization and technology? The world has gone global. So you don't need to go to South Africa and get to buy goods. You need to be in the comfort of your zone in Morocco here and be able to buy all your goods and bring them to Morocco. We also has to do with how do we do public-private partnership, what the role of the government. Nations need to come out with the policy frameworks and make sure that they are enabling policies that will enhance the job of the logistical institution to be able to move goods from one place to another. The private sector is also critical because they have to mobilize the resources. The banks, the logistical institutions, how do they come together to support government so that Africa will be able to leverage on the potential we have on the supply chain mechanism? Yeah, well, what I saw in Morocco, I've been here for the past 5 days, and I've seen a huge transformation in transportation. In Casablanca, I saw the buses with Wi-Fi moving people from one place to another. I saw the bullet train. That is very critical. Where we used to take 5 hours from Casablanca to Tangier, now we are taking about just 2 hours. That tells you that we'll be able to move. I saw the huge infrastructural on roads and rails, meaning if you don't have the roads, you'll not be able to move the services. And now we see Morocco is taking the lead in logistical and mobility so that we will move goods and service. And I see the over 1,700 kilometers of road that had been established from Morocco right out to Mauritania, moving to Ivory Coast, then they will link it to Mali, and it falls to Sierra Leone, where I came from. And this is a huge opportunity. We don't necessarily need to be using planes, but if we're able to build these roads, I can move from Sierra Leone to Morocco with goods. I can move from Morocco to Sierra Leone. And so Morocco is a big leader now in mobility, logistics, and transportation. It has a huge potential because the world has gone global. If we want to move goods and services, then we need to make sure that this is the future of Africa. All over the world, you see, when you go to America, you see big trucks moving from America to Canada, borderless. How do we open the borders of Africa? We need to open. This visa restriction is a big problem. We also have to open. We have to make sure that we leverage our development on logistics, on mobility, and on transport system. That will open the corridors for Africa.